This is a Central ARWX Storm Center weather update.
Well, good evening, everybody. This is Derek back here once again on this Sunday evening, or for many of us out there in Central Arkansas, if you are a parent, it is back to school eve for us here. Some start tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, whatever day your kiddo starts school, regardless, it is back to school for us, and parents, we can breathe a sigh of relief. The long summer is over. At least if you're talking about school-wise. Temperature-wise, we got a long way to go, folks. This year is relentless when it comes to heat and humidity, and unfortunately, another stretch is upon us once again. Overall, though, today, across Central Arkansas, we actually had a pretty good day here. Again, not a lot of cloud cover, plenty of sunshine. The coolest day of the period was today. It is going to get warmer from here, and I'll go over that here in just a little bit. But as you can see, no rainfall around the area. Most of the rainfall today was east of us, north of us, south of us, wherever. Not much to be seen in the region, and high pressure continues to build in from the west, and that's going to be the story really over the next couple of weeks as we head into the dog days of summer. But before we get there, though, at least we have one more evening of semi-nice weather when it comes to low humidity. But looking around the region this evening, again, coming in here 90 in Morrilton, 90 in Perryville at this hour, 91 in Conway and Little Rock, 90 in Benton, 88 in Hot Springs, Malvern, 90 Sheridan, 88 Pine Bluff, 88 in Searcy, and of course 91 there in Lone Oak. Overall, though, the bigger story does continue to be the heat and humidity. That really takes hold this week and does not look to let up for a couple of weeks this time around, as we head into what looks to be the longest stretch of hot and dry weather for the summer thus far. Now, with the heat and humidity taking hold and then extreme heat really kicking in, drought condition and fire danger are going to worsen over the next couple weeks. Any progress we made to put dents in the drought, those are going to reverse over the next couple of weeks. I don't see anything in the signals that signify anything in terms of rainfall, cold fronts, whatever. I do believe we are heading into our hottest and driest stretch of the year though far, and that looks to take us right into Labor Day weekend here in about 3 weeks when everything else gets to start around the state. Now, you saw this on the page a little bit ago. This is something I plan to start doing this year every week. Every Sunday I'm gonna post a school week hazard for the weeks they are in school. Obviously, winter break, stuff like that, we won't have one. It'll be a generalized, hey, this is what's gonna happen for travel, etc., because we do have the holidays coming up as well. But I'm gonna highlight Central Arkansas and show you what is the worst possible thing we're going to be dealing with over that period. Well, this week, obviously, the big story, 100, extreme heat. Highs in the 100s. Heat index value is 105, 110 plus each and every day. There's no way around it. Is hydration, hydration, hydration. Take frequent breaks, especially for the sports kids in the afternoon, evening, recesses during the day, and then, of course, at the bus stop in the afternoon. Hot and humid will be the story coming up. Now, with that being said, we do have that wildfire danger that is really starting to kick up. Right now, we have a moderate to low risk for much of Central Arkansas. This is going to change, and this gets updated frequently. It's going to change as we go throughout the weeks ahead. As you can see, our only burn ban right now is down there in Jefferson County in the Pine Bluff area. But that being said, we are going to see this. I'm fully expecting to see more counties added to the map here before all is said and done during the next couple of weeks. Now, drought conditions, again, this is updated every Thursday. As you can see, we are in a D3, pretty much coming in places like Morrilton and Perryville area, over towards Lone Oak, a D2, D1 elsewhere. We have had a lot of rainfall over the last couple of weeks. That does change, though, and this will continue to get worse before it gets better. But as is always the case in Arkansas, we do get better before all is said and done. So we just got to get through a few more weeks here before we get through this. Now, Talking about the heat, once again, heat index values back up in the 105 plus range tomorrow. As you can see there in the bottom left-hand corner, we do have a heat advisory in effect for pretty much all of Central Arkansas until 8 p.m. Monday evening. Heat index values as high as 108. This will be extended 100% into the rest of the week. Will not be shocked to see extreme heat warnings as we get towards your Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, etc. It's going to be hot, folks. There's no way to slice it. Now, Monday, we have that level 2 and level 3, moderate to major risk when it comes to your heat risk. This is basically the equivalent of the wet bulb temperature coupled with your afternoon temperature, etc. It's just going to be hot, no way to slice it. Tomorrow is the least amount of heat coming up over the next 7 to 14 days, and really throughout this entire forecast period, we get a little bit worse each and every day. You can see Tuesday, we bring that level 3 major heat risk to more of Central Arkansas. Thursday, or Wednesday, all of Central Arkansas in that level 3 major risk. Then, as we head towards Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we bring that level 4 extreme, which is the highest this goes, back to Central Arkansas, meaning heat exhaustion and heat stroke will be high risk as we head into the later half of this week, with highs well into the 100s. Heat index value is 105, 110 plus as we get to Wednesday on. It's going to be hot and humid. So again, frequent breaks, check the back seat for your kids, your pets, water, stay hydrated, all the good stuff as we go into the next 7 to 14 days. The dog days of summer are here. Now, overnight, typical August night ahead, warm, humid temperatures in the low to mid 70s, area wide, partly cloudy to mostly clear skies, but then the story ahead, no rainfall, hardly any clouds, and hot. Level 3, high impact Monday and Tuesday, just below 100, but those heat index values 105 to 110. Wednesday on, I've gone on and made it a level 4 risk. Once again, dangerous category for the heat. 100 plus each and every day. Would not be shocked to bring these temperatures up each and every day. The biggest thing I want you to notice, though, is at night, we stay in the 80s once again. So once again, you're not going to get a break from that heat, even at night. So again, this is going to be another one of those long periods where we're going to have to adjust. But as always, Central Arkansas, we will get through it like we always do, like we have every time it's gotten this hot. The good thing is we're on the downhill slide when it comes to summer in Arkansas. We're roughly about another 3 to 6 weeks, and we'll be talking about the first fall front. So got to get through it here. We're almost there, but as always, we still have a little bit longer to go. As I've been mentioning, we have the 24/7 network live on YouTube. The plan is to have a Roku channel out here within the next week, and then of course gonna transition to Fire TV, Apple TV within the next two to 4 weeks. The goal is, as we get ready for fall severe season, to have a full suite of products ready for you to have here for Central Arkansas. Then we're going to start working on the official Android and Apple app. We have a lot coming up this fall. Bear with me. I'm working on it along with kids' schedules as well. I do hope to have a couple of folks here on staff soon as well. So we're going to get this thing going. I'm very excited for the future of this and what it will bring to Central Arkansas, being the first of its kind for Central Arkansas alone. But that being said, as always, I will be here keeping you updated right here on your source for all things Central Arkansas weather.
From the Central ARWX Storm Center, this has been a weather update.